Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So if you have been on your manifestation journey for a while and still wondering, why isn't it happening for me? I want you to pause and think about this. Maybe, just maybe, it's not that you are doing the wrong techniques. It's that you are skipping the most powerful step of all, visualizing as if it's already done. Think about it. Once you have achieved your goal, how would you walk? How would you talk? How would your mornings feel? And how would people around you respond to you? The truth is, most people underestimate the power of visualization. They think it's just daydreaming or wishful thinking. But visualization isn't just woo-woo. It's a tool backed by neuroscience, the law of attraction, and yes, even quantum physics proves that. And today, I'm going to explain something called the observer's effect, a scientific principle that literally shows how your thoughts and mental images can shape reality. And by the end of this video, you'll not only understand the science behind it, but you will also know exactly how to visualize in a way that actually works. Hi, I'm Rachna Dahiya, a holistic life and mind transformation coach. For years, I have been helping people shift from feeling stuck to actually attracting the life they want, using both ancient wisdom and modern science. And if you are someone who feels like you have been trying everything, but your manifestations still seem far away, this video might just flip a switch for you. And if you want me to personally guide you through this process step by step, you can join my one-on-one or group coaching. Details are given in the description. So with that, let's start the video. As we all know, everything that is physical, everything you can see or touch, it is made up of atoms. And inside each atom, there are even tinier particles like electrons and protons. So now scientists have always been very curious to know, how do these tiny particles actually behave? Do they behave like solid particles, or do they behave like waves, like light? So back in 1801, a British scientist, his name was Thomas Young, he wanted to find out the nature of light, whether light is a wave or a particle. So he performed something called the double slit experiment. So here is what he did. He took a barrier with two very small slits in it, side by side, and then he shined light through these slits. And behind that barrier, he placed a screen to capture the pattern, to take out the readings. So when the light passed through, something interesting happened. Instead of just two bright lines, which you would expect from particles, there was a pattern of many bright and dark bands. And this is called an interference pattern, and it happens only when waves overlap with each other. So this proved that light behaves like a wave. Years later, physicists wondered, what about matter? What about things like electrons? Do they behave like particles, or do they also behave like waves? So they did the same experiment, but this time, instead of light, they shot tiny electrons through the two slits. And guess what? They saw the exact same wave-like interference pattern on the screen. That meant electrons, tiny pieces of matter, they were also behaving like waves. Now the scientists got even more curious. So they thought, how is this possible? How can solid particles behave like waves? So they decided to observe the electrons more closely. So they placed a special kind of camera to see which slit each electron was passing through. And this is where the magic happened. The moment they started observing the electrons, the pattern completely changed. So instead of showing a wave pattern, the electrons now behaved like particles, and the interference pattern disappeared. This simple but mind-blowing result showed one thing very clearly. When no one is observing, particles exist as waves, as possibilities, but the moment you observe them, they collapse into fixed tangible things, into a fixed reality. The simple act of observation changed the outcome. Why? Because in the quantum world, possibilities exist as probabilities until they are observed. observation collapses them into a single reality. Now think about the law of attraction. Your attention is your observation. When you focus on something, whether it's abundance, love, or fear, you are collapsing possibilities into your chosen reality. It's like telling the universe, this is the one I want. Out of all the infinite possibilities, I choose this one. But here is the catch. If your attention is constantly on what you don't want, you are still using the observer's effect, just in the wrong direction. Imagine you are scrolling social media and you see someone with your dream life, great career, travel, freedom. And if your thought is, wow, that's inspiring, I can create that too, your observation is aligned with abundance. But if your thought is, I'll never have that, you have still locked onto a reality, just not the one you want. It's like placing your order at a restaurant but accidentally saying the wrong dish out loud. The waiter, the universe, is going to bring exactly what you said. And that's, my friend, is the observer's effect. Every dream you have, that perfect job, your dream home, better health, loving relationships, all of it already exists in the universe right now, but in the form of energy. Just like radio waves, you can't see them with your naked eyes, but they are there, vibrating all around you. In quantum physics terms, they exist as waves of possibilities. And here is the magic. When you start focusing on one specific possibility, when you start observing it with your mind's eye through visualization, you give it the observer's effect. You collapse that wave of possibilities into a single reality. So when you close your eyes and imagine your dream as if it's already here, you are not just daydreaming. You are literally influencing the quantum field and giving shape to your reality. Now you might be thinking, okay, I get it, visualization works, but how do I actually do it right? So here is the secret. Don't just say it. Live it in your mind. Make it so real that your brain can't tell the difference between imagination and memory. Let's take an example. Say you want your dream car. Okay? So don't just think that I want a car. That's too vague. Be very specific. Which brand? Which model? Which color? And now close your eyes and see it. Right there in front of you. See the paint glistening under the sunlight. Notice how the color looks richer when you move your head just a little. Hear the soft click as you unlock the car. Feel the weight of the keys in your palm, the cool metal edges pressing into your fingers. Imagine running your hand along the bonnet, smooth, polished, perfect. Now step inside. Take in the scent, that intoxicating smell of new leather. Your fingers wrap around the steering wheel. The seats hug you just right. Now hear the sound of the engine coming to life. Feel the gentle vibration through your hands. That right there is you collapsing a possibility into reality. You see, vivid visualization is powerful, but it's only half the magic. Because if your mind is saying, yes, I have it, but your heart is whispering, no, you don't, your energy is split, and the universe listens more to your heart's whisper than your mind's picture. Emotional alignment means this. If you are visualizing that dream car, you are not just seeing it in your driveway, you are feeling the quiet confidence of someone who already owns it. You are not desperate. You are not counting days. You are not waking up wondering, where will it come from? Because in your inner world, it's already parked there. Keys in your hand, engine ready. When your emotions and your vision line up, that's when manifestation moves from being a wish to being inevitable. So my friend, now you see how all of it fits together. The science of quantum physics, the magic of the law of attraction, and the heart-powered tool of visualization. And when you combine a clear picture in your mind with real, genuine feelings in your heart, you are not just daydreaming. you are literally shaping your reality. You are telling your subconscious mind, this is real for me, and it starts moving mountains to make it so. Practice this daily and watch how life begins to align in ways you never imagined. And if you ever feel stuck or want some guidance, I'm right here for you. All my contact details are given in the description, so you can contact me anytime. And until we meet again, keep shining, keep creating, and as always, keep blossoming every day. Thank you.